There's someone who's watching the YouTube stream. So it's just me here on the stream, but I've got Fothers watching just on YouTube.
Did you hear that, Poster? You're just someone.
I didn't know if it was important. People care.
I like Poster.
Poster's watching on the YouTube just because he's exporting stuff for Subversion, and it just is better if he's watching on YouTube versus in the StreamYard.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're here with 2 5-3 teams, 2 teams that are doing really well, and this is a crucial game for both of them. Even though I have faith in postseason hopes for both these teams, but unfortunately, one team's got to fall to 5-4. So. Well, let's get into it. It's Sunglass Squad versus the Weathermen. Sunglass Squad captained by Michael K, joined by Tolis and Amanda, and Maxwell Teddy captaining the Weathermen, joined by his brother Quinn Teddy and Cowboy Ryan Marston.
I'm also a brother, but it's okay.
And Gray is the adopted cousin.
Yeah, Gray, you see how he always calls from in a closet? Yeah.
Quinn, whenever I see your name someplace, and like this week also, I thought about the time like when Wordle was like very popular and we were like in the same Facebook message chat, and you were like, Amanda, have you been typing your Wordle? And I was like, I'm missing something.
I'm dead.
That's great.
Alrighty, we know the rules. We know how this goes. We're hopping around 1 literature.
I don't read books.
I think we're okay.
Especially like classics. Heck no.
Yeah.
Nothing for anyone. Sunglass, kick us off. This book opens with the line, "Call me Ishmael."
Moby
Dick.
Lock it.
Okay, we're off to a great start. Didn't even start the clock, I'll be completely honest. 1-0. All right, Weathermen, to tie it right back up, your opening line. This book opens with the line, "It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13.
What do I feel like I know this? Red Badge of Courage? I don't know. I know I've heard it, and when they say it's going to piss me off.
Never heard this in my life, but I'm fine with
it. It's giving Orwell.
Yeah, I was going to say, or 1984, actually.
I was thinking 1984. That was my initial guess.
Yeah, no, I'm down with 1984.
10 seconds.
I'm going to go with, like,
5 seconds.
1984, final answer.
Don't panic. It's 1984. Hold on.
Okay, good.
Because last time you went against what I said.
I know, and I didn't want to do that.
What are you about to say, Max? Hold on, what are you about to say?
That's what
No,
I
it's
looked
okay.
up.
Max did this 1 week doing that, so it's fine.
Hopping into social media.
I hope the answer's picnic.
Sounds like nothing.
Nope.
So we'll hop in. Sunglass, here we go. YouTube removed their slogan, "Broadcast Yourself," in 2012 when they streamed this major U.S. event.
Oh, God. Was it the election? 2012?
Maybe.
Or like the Olympics. Oh, no, that
But
wasn't
it's
the
U.S., though.
U.S.
It was
event.
in London. I can't think of anything else that might have happened in 2012.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, that's the only thing I can think of.
Was it a debate? Like,
5 seconds.
I would just go with.
yeah, we'll go with the election debate, that whole thing final.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, it's the presidential election debate specifically. So good job on adding the debates in there for me to give it to you. Good job. 2-1. Head over to the Weathermen. Hysterical that this has ended up in the other team's question set, because it is the Eurovision Song Contest as a partnership with this near band short form video platform.
TikTok.
I would say TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, TikTok, final answer.
Yep, it's just TikTok. Easy peasy. Moving on, 2-2, and we are hopping in to a category of board games.
No.
I'm bored of these games. Am I right?
Oh,
We're
Got
good.
Alrighty, we'll start with Sunglass. Here we go. This cooperative board game sees players attempting to treat disease hotspots while researching cures before plagues take over.
Pandemic.
Pandemic. Final.
Yep, the perfect game continues. Pandemic it is.
What year are we in now? Year 6?
Too soon.
Go to Madagascar.
Or Texas.
Over to Weatherman. Here you go. This board game has players attempting to make routes from Los Angeles to New York for 21 points, on top of points for each route between two cities.
Is it Ticket to Ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say Ticket to Ride, yeah.
Okay. Ticket to Ride, final answer.
Yep, perfect game still in the graphs here.
I'm
Okay,
waiting
so
for, like, another
Josh
shoe to
wrote this
drop
one.
now.
Josh wrote this match.
Damn. Drag him.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop where it's going to get like, oh, here we go.
When in doubt, just say the Mets.
baby. The Mets.
Yeah.
It's all about the Mets.
Sounds like nothing for
I
anyone.
don't think so. It's just
No,
like,
I don't.
wow,
I don't know
it's
Mets
too
trivia. Sorry.
My God. Well, Josh, when you watch this back after you're watching Survivor 48 like a weirdo.
Oh, he's not watching the Knicks? That's crazy.
No, I think he's watching Survivor 48.
Well,
Weirdo. I clown him all the time because I hate this season. But anyway,
So bad.
here is Sunglass's question. This MLB team is currently holding the worst record in the National League.
I mean, I have a guess. It's probably the Pirates because, like, they always suck.
Oh yeah, everyone's like dunking on the Pirates, but I'm from Pittsburgh and I don't know what league they're in. But I'll
They're
say
National
Pirates.
League, I think. Or no, wait, would it? Told us anything else?
10 seconds.
I can't think of anything.
Let's go with Pirates. Final.
Incorrect. Over to Weatherman.
it's the Colorado Rockies.
I was gonna, it's the Rockies. Final answer.
Yeah, the Rockies on a historically tragic record right
Yeah.
now.
Bad.
I think they have 7 wins total out of like 40 games. That's pretty pathetic.
It's worse than the White Sox last season. They had like a historically bad season as well.
Yeah. The White Sox last year were like, oh, this is bad. And then the
Yeah.
Colorado Rockies said, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We can do better than that.
Alrighty. Well, you probably can predict the question
Yeah.
because you're looking for the worst record in the American League.
Now this, I don't know.
I don't either.
Off the top of my head, I want to say like the Athletics or something like that. But no, I want to say like the Angels. The Angels are always bad.
Do you want to double dip?
Yeah, but I don't. The problem is that it could be.
We don't want to double dip on a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to double dip on the shot in the dark.
All right,
I
give
go.
me your gut.
5 seconds.
I go Angels. Los Angeles Angels.
All right, Angels final.
Nope. Heading over to
Yeah.
Sunglass.
That's a tough answer. What am I saying?
No idea.
I don't know which teams are in the American League.
That's like Red Sox, Yankees,
Yeah,
the Rays.
5 seconds.
I would go with Rays, maybe. If not,
Okay, let's go with the Rays. Final.
I don't know why.
Hysterical. We were talking about them just right
The
before
White
this question.
Sox.
It is the Chicago White
No,
Sox.
Yeah.
As soon as I said
Last-
Angels,
last
why am I
year-
not talking
With
about
the
the White
Pope?
Sox here? As soon as I said it, I was like, "This is so dumb."
Trash all around.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
they're not better.
Nope. No better.
Oh god.
4-3 in favor of the Weathermen. Everyone still has everything. Does anyone like reality TV?
Not that much.
No, we hate it.
Specific show,
Yeah, you got to give me.
and y'all have some deep cuts.
I
on
just
these
watch Gordon
questions.
Ramsay shows. That's it. And the Kardashians.
Alrighty,
know.
sounds like nothing. So we'll hop in. Sunglass, here you go. Premiering in August 2010, this Real Housewives US series aired only 1 season before being canceled, then eventually returned under a different location to distance itself from the stank 2 cast members placed on it.
What a question.
The only thing I can think of would be returned under a different location would be DC, because DC returned as Potomac.
Sure.
So the one that premiering,
And we're looking for the original.
yeah, the original one is Real Housewives of DC.
10
I'm
seconds.
Amanda. You good at that? I have no
Yeah.
idea. Okay, let's go DC. Final.
Yep, it is.
Thank you, Tolis.
Wow.
DC, well done. Yeah, returned to us Potomac.
Nope.
Yeah, because one of them was the White House Party Crashers.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice knowledge. Over to Weathermen. It's Real Housewives time.
Oh, jeez.
This Real Housewives U.S. series has aired 16 seasons and is currently the series to have the most representation on the Traders U.S.
I mean, pick like a
New York.
Beverly
well-known one. It's
Hills.
like Beverly Hills. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Beverly Hills. I'm cool with Beverly Hills. I have
Yeah.
zero clue.
Cool. Beverly Hills. Final answer.
Nope, gonna send it over to Sunglass.
So New York had Dorinda. It had Dolores. What Phaedra
Dolores
was on
was
Atlanta.
Jersey.
Oh, Phaedra was Atlanta. What was Brandy on in the first season?
Beverly Hills.
5 seconds.
We know it's not that.
Ooh, guess
Jersey or
that.
New York.
Didn't need an answer from you.
New York final.
I didn't write this match, but I've been told that only one Real Housewives season has more than one rep, and that is Atlanta.
Ah.
I wanted to say Atlanta.
Why didn't you say it? You should have said it.
We were just throwing all of them out there anyways, Amanda.
I have watched 4 episodes of Real Housewives of Dubai.
Goodbye.
Who else besides Phaedra?
Someone else from season 2, apparently. I don't watch the Traders either.
The girl with the
Oh, is it
curly
that-
hair.
No, not Robin. The
She
one
went
who's
out
a-
right-
Robin is Potomac.
She went out right after.
I don't know.
Listen, I just have a bellyache and I'm doing my best.
Cherie Whitfield is also.
Oh,
Okay.
She by Sheree.
Sheree, there you go. Sorry, I don't
Sure.
know. I don't know that woman.
She was useless on Traders.
Good for her.
It was
Or
like-
Yeah, good for
Oh,
her.
Yeah.
Hope she's doing well.
yeah.
She's never.
I wish we had stolen.
Alrighty, it's 4-4. That sounds right because it is 4-4. As we hop
think we should
into music, everyone still
Nope.
has everything.
Do we want to use extra time in case like a lyricy thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever you want.
No.
You're the captain.
I know, but like I want to
Nothing
be
like that.
egalitarian here. Amanda, what do you think? Yes. No, that's
Nothing.
no.
Okay.
No.
Weatherman, no, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Nothing for anyone. Alrighty. Sunglass Squad. Sir Elton John originally wrote his hit Candle in the Wind about the death of this celebrity.
Marilyn Monroe.
Goodbye, Norma Jean. No one never knew you at all.
Sorry, that's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Final.
Yeah, it's Marilyn Monroe. Good job not falling for the trap.
Sorry, I got
No, you're all good. Don't even worry about it.
I got eager.
It's all good. Weatherman tied up coming into the bonus. Here you go. Chris Martin wrote Coldplay's hit Fix You about the death of this woman's father, his then father-in-law, which he used to state his dedication to helping her through her grief. We're looking for the woman.
Gwyneth Paltrow, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys are the Coldplay
That was his
guys.
wife at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Gwyneth
with that.
Paltrow, final answer.
I was going to say, if y'all missed the Coldplay question,
I was
Yeah,
just
like,
saying,
come on.
people that sequence, I was
yes,
like,
Gwyneth Paltrow is all knotted up at 5 as we come into the bonus. I believe it is a closest 2, so you will need your paper and
Okay.
writing instrument.
I had some paper.
Alrighty, I'm going to get rid of this. Lovely. Okay. Is everyone good to go? It looks like we are. So, captains, y'all can decide who goes first.
Can I go
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Max, you just go first.
Order on the screen.
Yeah, I'm always down to go down the order.
Alrighty. Amanda versus Max. Here is the first question.
Chaser versus Chaser.
Who's the better chaser comes down to this right now. As of Pope Leo the 14th's election last week, how many popes have been officially consecrated into the papacy?
Oh,
Papacy?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's including Leo the 14th.
Oh, I know
Everyone-
this one.
As of Pope
Sorry.
Leo the 14th's election last week, how many popes have been officially consecrated into the papacy? I'm not Catholic. Okay. It's okay.
Ah.
Amanda, are you good? Okay. And then Max is still, I think, doing math.
How much time do I have left?
In like 5 seconds.
Okay.
I believe, Max. I believe.
For math, I give you all a bit longer because I know.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty, time to reveal. 3, 2, 1. What we got? I should get my thing up. Okay. Amanda 455, Max 302. The extra time helped. It's 267.
Nice, Max.
Weathermen
Cool.
take the initial lead.
Since you can pick your name as the Pope, could you call yourself like Pope Concrete, and would they care?
I think you have to be named after a saint.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Consecrate made me think of concrete, and I just wanted to.
I'm curious what goes on in your head.
I'm unwell. Yeah, I don't know the rules. Who's up next? Michael
Oh, no,
and Max.
I'm frozen.
Who's going?
Quinn.
You're not frozen anymore.
Tolis, go ahead. Tolis,
Sure.
go ahead.
All right, Quinn and Tolis. Quinn and Tolis, to date, how many countries have had some version of Survivor air, according to the Survivor franchise Wikipedia page? Note, if multiple countries came together for one series, they will all be counted as individual countries. So once again, to date, how many countries have had some version of Survivor air, according to the Survivor franchise Wikipedia page? Note, if multiple countries came together for one series, they will count as individual countries.
I believe Quinn.
You got this.
Yeah, you got
It's one of us.
two of us.
Sorry, two. Yes.
This is the second CBS show that Quinn has been asked about on a bonus round.
I.
Poor thing.
This is either absurdly low or absurdly high.
Well,
That's
what if
correct.
it's right on the
My
money?
That's where my mindset is at.
And I'm at my lowest when I'm at my highest. So here we go.
Quinn,
Okay,
I think, is
concrete.
good. Tolis is
Yeah.
good. Y'all can reveal. Quinn says 11 and Tolis says 51. Correct answer is 61. So
Whoa.
Sunglass gets on the board. Yeah, a lot of
That's
Survivor out
crazy.
there.
There's been 61
Countries.
televised
Yeah.
editions of
different
Survivor of different
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah.
They're not all called. They're not formally all called. Some of them are known as Robinson Crusoe, but they're all under
Expedition
Survivor
Robinson.
umbrella. Yeah.
Yeah.
Expedition
Yeah.
Crusoe.
Somebody-
Yeah.
and
they're all
somebody-
under.
And somebody died on Survivor France.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's been a few
had a heart
deaths.
attack.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
French.
In the big bolus of where everybody was doing it.
Wild. But it's 1-1.
Intense.
It is now Michael the Cowboy Marston.
Here.
The question is, and if one of you knows this on the money, you'll win the bonus round.
No,
What is the current term of the U.S. Congress? What is the
hang on.
current term of the U.S. Congress?
I'm about to F this up so bad, guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm sending it to you telepathically.
I wrote down an
Wait a
answer.
minute. Wait.
You're fine.
This is about to be bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to mess this up.
Like plus or minus
Alrighty.
2 on this one.
Y'all can reveal in 3, 2, 1 now. 116 for Michael, 102 for Cowboy. Correct answer is. Oh, did I type that in the wrong
Mine
one?
117.
119 is the answer.
You were in the ballpark, Marston.
It was a decent guess.
bro.
Okay.
I'm 200 years. I'm trying to do the math. So
Yeah.
where are we at?
Fix that already. So Sunglass is now up 2-1. Anyone can go now.
Just go, man.
Joe, do you mind if I take it?
Take
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna suggest it.
I
Okay.
can go.
All right, so it's Max and Michael, battle of the captains.
Oh, God.
Here we go. What is the number of gates leading up to the Fushimi Inari Temple in Kyoto, Japan?
I've literally been there.
Literally been there. Literally been there.
Once again, what is the number of gates leading up to the Fushimi Inari Temple in Kyoto, Japan?
God dang it. Was just there a month ago.
I'm really low or really high.
The only person on my team that has not been to Japan. So.
This is either really low or really high.
I believe, Max. I believe.
Alrighty, both are good. Y'all can reveal.
Yeah. 8.
Max,
No.
Max says 7, and Michael K says 8. Holy fuck! The correct
Is it
answer
72?
is
No,
1,000.
What?
10,000.
Wait.
1,000. thousands. But
It's
Sunglass will
1,000.
win.
Holy
Okay.
shit! Okay, that
Sunglass will win it.
wow.
998 is closer than 7. So
Damn. That's crazy.
8 is indeed closer than 7 to 1,000.
There I am
look
in
at
front
that
of it.
picture.
Wow.
That's a lot of gates.
That's
There's a lot of gates.
Look at
It's
all
a
the
hike.
gates.
It's a
It
hike.
is
It's
a
sick, though.
hike.
This is like elephants with 2 teeth level of like.
Oh yeah.
Amanda and I being like, can we make it up there with our orthotics?
We are coming
you're
to the
getting
back half. It's 7-5 in favor of Sunglass. Everyone still has everything. So Power Up Central.
we're good here.
History.
Sounds
Nothing
like,
on her
Three or
stream.
no?
Yeah, Gray's not here to make the history jokes.
Yeah, I don't.
all right, nothing for anyone. So we'll head on in. Sunglass.
You
Here's
hardly know her.
Sunglass. During this period of the Mesozoic era, dinosaurs such as the Brachiosaurus roamed the land, and the whatever that is flew through the skies.
Say again.
I want to double dip on this one because I feel like
Okay.
it's either going to be Jurassic or Triassic. It's not Cretaceous.
Okay.
Go with it.
So we're gonna double dip.
Double
First one
dip.
is Jurassic.
Final. Yep, Jurassic is the correct answer. Well done. Still good use the double dip nonetheless.
Like I know there's 3 options, not the third one. So like, yeah.
Alrighty, Weathermen, here we go. I'm
Gotta
going to
give them the
also
words
not
to the
pronounce
other
some
ones.
of these. During this period of the Mesozoic era, dinosaurs such as the Tyrannosaurus and Ankylosaurus ruled the land.
Triassic.
Jurassic. Yeah.
Yeah. Triassic. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to Sunglass.
I was going to ask
Cretaceous.
him. So
That's Cretaceous.
Say final.
Final.
Yep, it is the
Wow.
I was going to
We
say
should have
We
double
should have
dip.
doubled it too. Damn it.
Yeah.
There's only 2
That was
answers.
dumb.
Yeah. Or it could have been like
Well, they
crazy
could have
and they
done the-
doubled up Jurassic.
Yeah,
but-
because they've done that before where they
Yeah.
double up the same answer twice. Where it
Yeah,
was
purple.
and
I'm
Yeah,
still
also
upset.
purple, you don't want to say anything.
I'm still upset
Oh,
about
they
purple.
I'm still mad about that.
Alrighty, 9-5 as we move into movies.
Every
Mark,
time
you're
Gray's
a
not
movie
here, there's a
person.
movie has been a category.
Sounds like nothing for
Nothing?
anybody.
Okay.
So we'll hop in. Sunglass, here's the question. Michael Myers' mask in the Halloween franchise is based on this actor's face.
William Shatner.
I'm good with it. That sounds right. Amanda, you good at that?
Shatner. Final.
How do you know that?
I knew that. I
Is
feel
that
like
just common knowledge?
yeah, it's a,
Is
I
there
didn't know
pictures?
that.
I need to look at this mask now.
I think it's like one of those like relatively like medium level lore questions about Halloween.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like now though we're all gonna know that anytime we go to bar trivia ever.
I'm so
Like
impressed
that's not
already.
you don't hear that and forget it.
Yeah.
We're all gonna know it forever now.
That's
Thanks.
crazy.
Thanks, Star Trek.
Weatherman, here is your movie's question. The scrawling code in the Matrix is based on recipes for this popular Asian food item.
Fried rice. Well, I don't know.
know.
You know what I'm
thinking-
saying? Like,
I'm thinking one of two things. So we could double dip.
I'm down for the double dip. We need
Why not?
points.
Okay. First answer, I think ramen.
My other guess was like sushi.
But scrolling code, it doesn't look like sushi. I don't think it'd be sushi. But I have my second guess is soba noodles because they're green and it's like a string of code. So
I'm down.
Okay.
With
Good answer from
Double
Matt.
dip.
Double dipping. Okay, first
First
answer.
is ramen.
Ramen is incorrect. Second answer, please.
What was the next one you said?
soba noodles.
Soba noodles. Final answer.
Over to Sunglass.
Is it
I was
like
thinking
fortune
sushi.
cookies?
But
Or
it's a
like-
recipe, right? Like,
Like moon cakes,
what would you write a recipe for though? Like, I think that's the clue.
cookie.
The cookie.
5 seconds.
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie's not Asian.
name
It's from
answer.
San Francisco. What about
Okay.
like moon cake?
What?
Mooncake?
Mooncake. Sure.
Mooncake.
Final. Mooncake. Final.
Answer was said. It
Was
is
it sushi?
sushi.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
I was just saying because there's like multiple different.
So like,
sushis.
why would recipe though doesn't sound right? It's like it's.
Well,
an
probably
assembly
because like you have to
something.
prepare the rice.
You have to prepare the
Or
rice.
even
You know, do
I
a lot.
guess.
No,
I mean, that's a weird answer.
That is a
But
very weird question.
10 to 5.
Idea, not question.
Do we-
Max, are you
Yeah,
doubling?
I'm down to
I
double.
feel like
Max.
we
You
need
wanna double?
to, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
If they
4
are,
point
I
swing
think
here.
We're doubling.
I don't. If they're doubling, I don't want to in case we lose it. I don't want to have a 4
Yeah.
point swing and then we're.
Max's name in the chase is the Atlas.
Yeah,
Please don't
we're
double.
not. We're not doubling. We're not
Okay.
doubling.
Not doubling. Weathermen are, but we'll start with Sunglass for 1 point. Here it is. Which of the following cities is not a capital city? Lagos, Ankara, Kampala, or Nairobi?
Lagos is Nigeria.
Yep.
That one
Ankara
is
is
Nairobi, Kenya.
Turkey.
Is
So
Ankara Turkey?
Kampala.
Kampala by default. Amanda, you good at that?
Yeah.
Kampala final.
Incorrect. Over to the Weathermen.
It's Ankara, right?
I'm down
'Cause,
with that
like,
answer.
yeah, Lagos is Nigeria, Nairobi's Kenya.
He said Ankara is Turkey. Is that just
Yeah,
another city? It's just not the
Turkey,
capital.
I thought it was Istanbul, but I could be
That's what I
wrong.
thought too.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Gonna need an answer, Max.
All right, we'll go with Ankara. Final answer.
No, I think this recently changed.
Did it?
Abuja is now the capital of Nigeria.
Nigeria.
oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Lagos, whatever.
Okay.
Is no
What's your
longer.
question? Love it.
Trick.
Yeah.
Alrighty, 2 big points to the Weathermen. Here you go. Which of the following cities is not a capital city? Dakar, Tel Aviv, Mexico City, or Mogadishu?
Oh. It's Dakar.
I think it's Tel Aviv.
The embassy was moved, but not the capital, right?
I'm down with Tel Aviv.
I think the capital of Israel is Jerusalem. Tel
Fine.
Aviv is not the capital. Yeah,
I'm down.
we're gonna go Tel Aviv. Final answer.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tel
Okay.
Aviv. 2 big points.
Good stuff, Max. Good stuff.
Not falling for the trap of the embassy removal. It's now 10 to 7 as we hop into, I think it's trivia math. Yep, trivia math. Sunglass, you have your double point in your extra time. Weatherman, you have your extra.
I might be down
Extra
double
time?
this one, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
We're gonna use
Okay,
extra time.
We're gonna double ours.
Alrighty. I mean, mark it on the sheet. Sunglass is doubling for 2. Weathermen are taking their extra time. Perfect. Alrighty, for 2 big points to Sunglass. The year Richard Hatch wins the first season of Survivor, minus the year the Titanic was discovered by Robert Ballard.
Richard Hatch won in 2000. He was discovered in 85, so 15.
Good with me.
Works.
15 final.
Very impressive. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything you just said. Is
Titanic
absolutely-
getting some play this season.
Did we lose
A
one?
lot.
Both
I
are
think we
high.
might have.
Yeah,
Well,
there's like a weird Titanic undercurrent
Oh,
happening.
Undercurrent. Wait.
Get it? Weatherman, current weather.
Alrighty, over to Weatherman. You have 45
37
seconds. Here is your trivia math. The year Spamalot wins Best Musical at the Tony Awards, minus the year JFK was assassinated.
Oh,
I know JFK.
Yeah.
Spam.
Uh, what if it was the same year as the
I was
other one?
thinking 2000, and then
Okay.
JFK was 63.
So that's
What is that?
37.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Just got 20 seconds.
Let's try it. 37. Final answer.
Sunglass, do you know your history?
Did Spamalot win in 85?
Well, we don't know
Titanic?
history.
I
I don't know.
thought it was
I thought it
later.
was more modern. Because like
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about it
so
in
it'd
high
be
school.
22. Do you have
If you're
any,
thinking
like,
the 85, because I
seconds.
was thinking, I thought Spamalot was later, but if you're thinking,
85 minus 63
Michael,
is
you're
22.
hot. Just guess your answer.
22
Yeah.
final.
No, it is more modern.
Yeah.
It is 2005 minus.
Mm.
Oh,
two-
I was gonna say
42.
2007.
42.
Close to most
Okay.
cigar.
I was like, what's the joke? 42.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
No, there always is. There always is.
it's not.
I don't know. We'll ask the
Not
right
everything is
guy.
always intentional, Michael.
Moving forward, Sunglass, you have extra time, so either use it now or later. Do you want it for holidays?
No.
No. Alrighty. Easy peasy.
Sorry.
Here's the question to Sunglass. Mother's Day was officially recognized as a holiday in the U.S. in 1914 under which president?
Oh God. 1914.
Wilson?
With it, Wilson. I was thinking Wilson, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, Wilson final.
It is Woodrow Wilson. Well done.
I never
Like,
was
give
him
me
or
that
Pat.
point.
Weatherman. Here we go. Father's Day was officially recognized as a holiday in the U.S. in 1972 under which president?
Isn't that Nixon?
I was gonna say Nixon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Nixon.
Hold on. Lyndon B. Yeah, I would say Nixon. Yeah.
Nixon final.
Yep, it is Richard Nixon. Well done.
Anyway, man, I was like, I was just watching it, and I'm like, oh my God, when did this guy get kicked out?
13-8, 45 seconds for Sunglass because I'm using your extra time here, if you like it or not. All righty, let's do it. Sunglass. Which of the following names is not a knockoff brand of Dr. Pepper? Dr. Thunder, Dr. Perky, Mr. Pibb, or Dr. Skippy?
Wait, point of order. If one came first, does that make it not a knockoff? Because Mr. Pibb came before Dr. Pepper.
I also
No.
don't think Pibb is a knockoff
No,
of Dr.
don't
Pepper.
think too hard.
Don't think
Okay.
too hard about it, please.
Okay, Mr. Pibb. I know Mr. Pibb is one.
Yeah. And
Dr. Perky
Thunder.
doesn't sound real. Dr. Perky sounds fake.
But like caffeine. Does Dr. Pepper have caffeine?
10 seconds. Oh, wait, like
I
25
think
seconds.
Skippy.
25 seconds.
I think you should say Skippy.
I'm leaning Perky, but
15.
Cholis, any strong thoughts?
I thought Pibb was not a knockoff, but
Mr. Pibb does taste like Dr. Pepper. I know that one.
okay.
5 seconds.
You're breaking up, so you should probably just say an answer before you break up entirely.
Perky final. Dr. Perky final.
You're good. Incorrect, Weatherman for the steal.
Perky's real.
I was
Dr. Skippy.
thinking
No, say Skippy.
Thunder, right?
No, Dr. Thunder's real.
Thunder's real. It's Dr.
Yeah,
Skippy.
Dr. Thunder's real.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going Skippy.
Dr. Skippy. All right. Dr. Skippy, final answer.
It is Dr. Skippy. For
Sorry,
the
Amanda.
steal.
Oh.
Well
I'll say
done.
Dr. Thunder is 100% real.
Yeah, Thunder is real. As a poor kid growing up, yeah, Dr.
Dr. Thunder is so real. You don't even get it.
Couldn't get the real thing. All right, Weatherman, to close the gap to end the match. We're talking about Mountain Dew to begin the game.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait. Did it change? Nope, it's Mountain Dew still. Love it. Here we go. Which of the following names is not a knockoff brand of Mountain Dew? Monsoon Dew, Surge, Mellow Yellow, Misty Dew.
Monsoon Dew. Like, come on. What?
That's crazy. I mean, I didn't know like if Surge was ever not. I mean, I know Surge is real. I know Mellow Yellow is real. Misty Dew and Monsoon Dew are the two that I don't know. I'm
Who
with
names a drink Monsoon Dew, right?
That's so.
10 seconds.
Sure. Monsoon.
Monsoon Dew, final answer.
Over to
Just say
Misty
Misty
then.
Dew.
Misty. I know
It
Surge
was
and
so
Mellow Yellow
ridiculous.
real.
It had
I
to be
also,
right.
again,
So
this
Misty-
is where like
Misty Dew
I don't
final.
believe that these are knockoffs, but they exist.
they're
so
similar
sure.
to
Some
names.
are just like
Surge
the
and
same
knockoff?
family. Like
We said
Surge
Misty
and
Dew
Mellow.
final.
Misty Dew final.
Misty Dew is the correct answer.
You know what?
And
As a collective team of 6, we got both of those guys.
So
that will
true.
end our match 14-9. Sunglass gets a good win in D3, a very hard division. Wins are crucial there. Weathermen fall to 5-4, but maybe not in such a hard division. So I think they'll be
Wow.
Thanks.
Hey, their division buddies, Shade.